So, are you annoyed with the Trek knock block as much as I am? Well, today we're going to show you how to get rid of that little nub. So let's get on topic. Hey everybody, it's Thomas with Get Out Arizona, and you are watching another great episode of Toolbox Topic. I'm joined once again by my co-host Brandon Van Leuven. Brandon, how the hell are you?
I'm pretty good.
Also known as the Brad Pitt of Toolbox Topic. Well,
By nobody.
Yeah, he's got the looks, I got the charisma. What can you say? It's one of those things. So, no. And once again, we're at the Trek Bicycle Store of West Phoenix, where the cool kids hang out, and me. And today, we are going to eliminate the knock block off Esmeralda Villalobos, aka my Trek 99, Fuel 99, because I don't like it. I've never liked the knock block. Now, remind people.
All right, so people
what the knock block is supposed to do.
Familiar with the knock block, it is a little device inside the headset that limits the amount of turn that you get out of the handlebar.
Right.
Now, we don't typically have people wanting to remove the knock block. We can do it.
I'm special.
It will give you a couple more degrees maybe of turn before it hits your frame. The reason the Trek put this thing on there is because they wanted what we call the straight shot down tube. So they found out the bike was a little bit stiffer, handled a little bit better if we went directly from the head tube right down to our bottom bracket area. But the problem that they encountered was if you augured yourself, the handlebars would come around and they would smack into your down tube now.
Right.
So they did that two things. They put a little bit of carbon armor down here to help, and they installed a knock block. So this is no longer a problem because they have now changed the frame and there's no more knock block.
No more knock block
on the newer fuels, which is a good thing.
Right.
Typically, I haven't had too many people want to remove the knock block out of there. I get it that you want to. We still have that carbon armor there to help if you do spin the bars, but we certainly can't take that out. We'll show you how to do it. It's very easy. While we're in there, we'll go ahead and clean up your headset bearings, clean up, re-grease everything while we're in there.
You guys are freaking getting two for the price of one today.
We'll get that all done as well.
And just to be clear, I am no professional. You guys know this as far as when I ride. I'm out there to have fun. But for me, on the switchbacks, not to have that little bit of restriction on some switchbacks, it makes the turn very difficult. And I'm not the super cool guy where I can endo and bring my bike going the other direction. That's for Wyatt and his crazy friends, not for me. So I figure, hey, if I can get a couple more degrees of rotation and help out on the turns, then I'm going to do it. So,
all right.
Well,
we can do that.
We've got the second camera. Yeah, we got the second camera. And even though we're actually using time code and we're recording, we're going to have Brandon. Come on, Brandon. Do it for us. Do it. Do it. The truffle shuffle. That'll be our transition. That'll work. That was perfect. Perfectly unscripted. That'll work.
Expecting that one, were
Nope.
you?
That was good, though. And I got to put my glasses on, too.
Yep.
So
Spectacle time. Here we go.
Not to be confused with something that I won't say because we're a kids program, and now that YouTube's paying me, I have to make sure we maintain a kids program.
All right, I'm all set up to dismantle the front end here. We're going to start with taking the wheel off. I have everything we need. Oops.
And you guys can refer to our YouTube short on how to remove a through axle.
Oh, nicely done.
Yeah. Why? Because you do it your damn self. Ain't that right, Brandon?
That's right. So we're going to remove the front wheel because we're going to have some things dangling off here, and we want to have as little as possible to put weight on the cables and housings and things. Through axles out, wheels coming out. And since we're going to be futzing with this thing so much, that's going to be dangling and hanging around, I am going to install a brake pad blocker in there because I may hit the brake on when it's flopping around. So
now you guys can look back in our other Toolbox Topic videos, and Brandon's mentioned several times, especially in our packing video, on why you should use a brake pad in your hydraulic brakes for this very reason.
Brake block is installed, and I'm going to start taking the stem apart here.
Now, just to let you guys know, Brandon removed all the friggin' crap off my cockpit area before we got started.
For the sake of time.
Yep.
So pinch bolts on the stem coming loose so I can remove the stem. 4mm. Top cap, 5mm. Remove the top cap.
Right.
Top cap is what's holding everything together. So I need to remove the entire thing. You have this rock form on here for what, your cameras or what?
For my iPhone, yeah. Which there'll be a review coming up in a couple weeks on rock form. Just to let you guys know, I completely swear by their cases and their mounts for the bike. So,
all right. I'm not as familiar with this little doohickey, but we'll get it.
yeah, it's just a longer bolt.
Okay. Boy, you ain't kidding.
Yeah, well, they want to make sure it fits for all bikes.
Okay, so now here's where we want to be careful because everything is loose. Give some support to the fork because it will fall out without that top cap in there. So I'll remove the stem. And now, very carefully and gently, I'm going to remove the fork from the frame. And you're going to lose your spacers along the way. These are the special knock block spacers that have the grooves in them. And just very carefully, let them dangle. If you see any kinks or something in the hoses, just you could also get like a stool or something, put them on a stool. But if we're gentle enough, that's okay with me.
You're always gentle, Brandon.
So come on in, take a look at this thing. So this is our knock block system. So here you see the groove. This is what's stopping you at the end of the turn. And there is that little groove that we're going to eliminate. I have a 2.5mm Allen key in here. We're going to remove that little piece out of here, and that's what we're going to start milling on here in a second. Keep all your parts in order.
You know what else you need to keep in order? The like, subscribe, and bell
is.
notification icon. Keep up to date on all these great videos that we're doing. And if you have any suggestions on the toolbox topic you want to see, let us know. We'll do it.
So here you see what's going on. Here is that little tab, and here's the groove, and essentially it stops.
Yep.
I don't know if you can get that shot good or not.
I can, and I can zoom in then. Yeah, no, that's really good.
While we're in here, like I said, we're going to check out your bearings. We're going to go ahead and clean this stuff up. Why not while we're in there?
Yeah, might as well.
It's not terrible.
No.
It's not terrible. We can help.
You know why it's not terrible, guys? It's not that I maintenance my bikes. It's because I always bring them down here to give them maintenance. So
here's the bearings. Bearings still feel good. We're just going to clean them up.
Yeah, awesome. So now while Brandon's kind of doing that, you guys might ask, and I might be too close to the camera now for anybody's benefit. Yes, a lot of the stuff I can do myself, but with the relationship I've built up with Brandon and his crew here over the last several years, I have no problem bringing it down here to them. Again, there's never been a time where it's like, oh my God, I need my bike tomorrow, and so I'm doing this stuff in the garage myself. Nope, I plan ahead, and I let these guys do it. They're consummate professionals, and I've never had an issue with my bike having them do all the maintenance. Having them do all the maintenance and service. Very similar to my Tacoma and taking it to the Tacoma dealership that I do, the Toyota dealership. Trust those guys emphatically. It runs smoothly because of the regular maintenance I do. So either be doing it yourself or take it to your bike shop and have them do it.
So a very light layer of grease.
All right, so
we've cleaned out all the crap off there, both inside the frame and on the bearing. And
awesome.
Now just like
here's the grease that you're using.
Just very light. This is the typical park grease stuff that
Yeah.
you're going to see in every bike shop. We don't use anything too crazy. Looked like Wyatt was using some white lithium grease in there, which works as well. But this stuff is good too. Again, just a little bit, just to keep it from creaking. Excuse me. So, all right, I'm going to start shaving that thing down. I don't know if you
to the grinder.
I don't know if you want to speed this up or.
Well, some parts of this will get cut out, and let's get to the grinder.
I'm going to hold this probably with a robo grip.
I thought you were going to hold it with your
out.
hands, dude. That would have been hilarious.
So I'm going to be honest, I've never done this before.
Okay.
So we're going to see how this goes. We're going to try to get nice and smooth. I'm going to try not to like really F up that, that nice part that you're going to see.
Yeah.
If I do, I have extras laying around I can give you.
Yeah, it's no
so
big deal.
this might be a little bit of an experiment.
So you'll know Brandon did it the right way if this continues with a part 1. But if we go to a part 2, you know that was bad. Bad, bad, bad. All right.
All right, it's coming down.
Oh,
it's gonna take a little while.
Hold on a
but,
second. Let me get that in focus. There we go.
We're on our way. It's actually a pretty tough piece of
Yeah.
tough piece of steel. So I'm getting down to about 1 millimeter or so of material left. What I want to do now is just kind of clean it up and see if this is enough. Because then it'd be great if I can stop now before I get to, again, the part that you can see and not scrape that up. So I'm going to clean this up. We're going to just kind of test it with the parts that we have laying around and then see if that was enough removal.
All right. Cool. So let me ask you this, Brandon. You know, every once in a while, a customer, whether it's me, and I tend to have a lot of them, or just another first-time customer or regular customer, how often do you get requests to do things that are out of the ordinary, almost custom work to people's bikes? And how often do you have to turn that work away because maybe it's a little bit too much out of scope?
We do get quite a few odd requests. I'm not gonna lie. Typically, I will refuse a job if I cannot replace the part if I screw it up.
Okay.
We've had some nervous times doing things that should be every day. Like for a while there, some frame manufacturers were making cutted seat masts.
Okay.
And if you mess up that cut, the frame is done.
Right.
So those things are very stressful. I don't like doing that. But typically, if I have an older bike, if things I can't replace, I'm not even going to try them on that. That's where I
draw the line.
Exactly.
Makes sense. All right. Cool.
This I can replace.
Right.
And this is still smoking. So this is still going to bump. I need to go all the way down.
Okay.
Yep. I need to make this completely smooth for that to work. So
back to the grinder.
And I did pull my safety glasses out, I will say. Typically I would use safety
but
glasses.
Brandon's got his eyeglasses on,
and
so
if I don't
he's
wear my glasses, I can't see them. So.
Yeah. So.
Just a PSA.
Yeah.
Do as I say.
Not as I do. Yeah, we do that all the time. That's all right, dude. Black Sharpie will cover that up.
A little bit, yeah.
It's all good.
You actually won't see this. What I was concerned about was the part inboard from that part, because this will be hidden by the by the.
All right, let's check it out.
Let's see. And that's it. Now we can reinstall.
Wow, nice. All right, let's do it.
2.5 millimeter. We're just going to snug this up. This thing doesn't have to be super tight. I think this was a good idea for the frame, for the benefits that we had of the frames, geometry to kind of protect the frame. I have seen it defeated before. You saw how tough that nub was?
Yeah.
We're calling it the nub, for lack of a better word. But actually, the knock block itself, I've seen this defeated before, unfortunately. I've seen people go down so hard that they've actually marred this thing out and still hit frame.
Yeesh.
So it's a good system,
that
but
had to have hurt.
Yeah, you can defeat it. So here are my brand new clean bearings on here. I'm being real gentle with them. I've cleaned up the races on the fork crown as well.
And it's just prudent to do, guys. If you choose to do this and you already have everything apart, doing your bearings just makes sense. I thought you were going to put it in upside down for a second there.
Well, I was.
That was going to be awesome.
Everything goes in upside down first.
All right.
And then I figure it out. Here's that. Still going to try to line this up the way it was so it looks pretty.
Yeah. No reason not to. Because we're pretty people. Well, some of us are pretty people. Because we're down in Fraggle Rock.
Down in Fraggle Rock.
It's just a matter of time before someone tries to remake that.
So what I want to do now, oops, this is up. There it is.
Yep.
So I'm just going to tighten this top cap down. And then I'm going to test it again to make sure that even that little bit of material left isn't going to hang it up. All right, feel free to smack your frame away as much as you want.
Nice. I like it. I like it.
So at this point, it's all about making sure all your bolts are put back. Everything is torqued. Be safe. That's it. You're unblocked.
Okay.
You're free to fly, young seagull.
Yeah. Young seagull. One. Hopefully Wayne's World doesn't sue us. They have a good sense of humor, but we thought it would be funny to do a
Party on, Thomas.
Yeah, dual transition. Party on, Brandon. So guys, there you have it. That was the knock block elimination toolbox topic video. You can see that you have to have a bench grinder if you're going to do it. Your local bike shop obviously is
I think you'd be
capable
there
of doing
all
it.
day if you just had a file. You would be there for.
Yeah, and I was going to say Dremel. If you had a Dremel, you could probably Dremel that out in a decent amount of time. But it's fairly easy to do, guys. So if you have the tools and you could do it yourself and you're thinking about eliminating it, God bless you. Do it. If not, take it to your local bike shop, and they should be able to do that for you with relative ease. So on that point, like, subscribe, bell notification icon. It's the trifecta. Helps out the channel, helps out the video. Links down below. The most important one, to Trek Bicycle Store of West Phoenix. If you have any issues, any questions, anything like that, follow that link. Give Brandon and his team a call. They'll be more than happy to help you.
We might get some blowback on this one. We'll see.
We'll see. Get it, people. You just gotta go out there, think outside the box, or in this case, outside the knock block. Other links are going to be to our social media, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, the devil's work, but it's required to get the word out there for Get Out Arizona. Follow us for our day-to-day affairs, group hikes, good rides, and all the fun stuff that we do. The other links are affiliate links. I repeat, they are affiliate links now for Amazon. If you follow that link and make a qualified purchase, you will not be charged any additional monies, but we will receive a small commission, which helps with park passes, gas money, and coffee, the other trifecta we love so much here at Get Out Arizona. So, on that note, my friends, we have to ask. I almost blew that closing. On that note, my friends, what do we say? Be kind to yourself and others. Be amazing stewards on that trail. It's because I was excited about the knock block removal.
I'm glad.
And we have to ask, what are you waiting for?
Get Out Arizona.
Yes. We will see you on that next adventure. Take care, everybody. Brandon, we'll see you next week, man.
Be careful out there.
Of course.